Welcome. Hashtag TheVersaShow is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show.
Yo, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another special edition here on Hashtag TheVersaShow. And you make sure that you do these three things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, you already know who I am. I am your host, the one that you have voted, the GOAT, the Versa. Well, listen, people already know the big news already here on Hashtag The Versa Show, you know, and that is we're on episode 72. So we are not too far away from the 100 episodes. So I'm going to try and do something huge, do something big for the 100 episode here on Hashtag The Versa Show. Just for you guys, you know, just for the viewers, all right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen, we got some cool news to talk about. And I promise you, I will not take up your time, feel me? But we do got some cool news we want to get into. So, you know, fuck it, let's go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, some media talk, all right? Some media talk. Shout out to Joe Biden. You know, Joe Biden did his thing as president. So I don't really talk about politics like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, again, a lot of people have this strong opinion on politics. But, you know, when it comes to Joe Biden and Donald Trump, you know, I always tell people, you know, Donald Trump put us through a health crisis, the COVID. And Joe Biden pretty much did his best to get us out of COVID protocols. So sorry. COVID protocols. So, but even Trump, he fired Anthony Fauci, and then Joe Biden brought back Anthony Fauci. So, you know, he knew that that guy knew some science when it comes to health and was good for people and whatnot, and the vaccines and everything else. You know, like I said, you know, we used to wear masks and everything. But anyway, but Joe Biden, he did his thing. So thank you, Joe. But the big news, breaking news, right, is he is stepping down at the for the presidential race, and he's giving it to, which I call my auntie, you know, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, you got this, girl. Trust me, you got this, auntie. Aunt President Kamala. Donald Trump over here acting like he's Tupac, doing that whole hit him up situation. I heard his diss track is called Giving Up. This and Joe Biden. I heard it's going to be a banger. You better whoop his ass, auntie. Do your thing. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I knew that this was going to happen. I even said it myself. I was like, yo, if Joe Biden decides to win his second term as president, and then he says, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually here to break the news to you guys, but I'm going to step down as president, and I'm going to give this commander-in-chief office to my vice president, Kamala Harris. Because I kind of figured that was going to happen, you know, but it didn't. You know, it was premature, and I understand. Listen, guys, Joe Biden got a lot going on in his personal life. Okay, he lost his son. His other son's going to prison. He is going through. He had Alzheimer's, that he was going through Alzheimer's from research that I was going through. He was going through CAT scans, schedules and stuff for his brain, and they said, you know, his momentum is slowing down. Even the debate against Trump, they said his momentum was slowing down, you know. And like I said on my previous episode, he called the president of Ukraine, President Zelensky, President Putin, and then he called his vice president, Kamala Harris, Vice President Trump. So again, he got a lot going on in his life. That man is tired. And once again, I'll recap this again. Joe Biden was vice president for 8 years with Barack Obama, took a 4-year break hiatus, and then came back into office. I mean, that man is like, I can't even get a break. I bet you, I'm just saying, if Hillary was in office in 2016, I don't even think Joe Biden would even try to step up to a second term. I think he would have took his 4-year extra break and just chill and relax, But once Donald Trump got into office and started screwing things up, he was like, nah, fuck that shit. No, I got to step in. Bernie Sanders tried his best. Bernie was like, listen, I'm going to win this election no matter what. Okay? And we're going to have better jobs and houses for all of the people that's in poverty. But, I like Bernie. He's trying to do his best with the whole, people that works 5 days. So he's trying to do a 4 days, and then you get paid on the 5th day, but you have the day off on the 5th day. You know what I'm saying? And then you have your 2 days off. Because he was alluding to, like, he was trying to raise the minimum wage. Then the Congress says no. So he was like, well, since you guys can't bump up the minimum wage, then how about we just do a 4-day work and 3 days off, but you get paid on the 5th day. So you still get paid 40 hours, but you don't work the 8 hours. So if this makes sense, if I could break it down to you, if this makes sense, 40 hours, right, into the week, right? You only work 32 hours. And then the 8th hour that you work, you pretty much, you don't work, you're at home, but you still get the 8th hour. Then you get your Saturdays and Sundays off. Then you're back to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then on Friday, which would be the 5th day, that would be the 8th hour, they would just pay you on that day off. So that's what Bernie Sanders was pretty much trying to get, a lot of people, Congress, to sign on that. So workers could see more of their families and their children's activities and stuff. But, like I said, I'm not really trying to get into Congress, but anyway, Kamala Harris, right? I believe, versus Donald Trump. And this is just my point of view. Whatever your point of view is, okay, whatever. But my point of view is that I do feel like Kamala Harris is going to be the perfect fit of this job. Now, even somebody was like, yeah, but, that's like having Hillary in office and stuff. I even said it back in 2015 when Hillary was going up against Trump. I was like, yo, if I was y'all, go for Hillary. If it was like George W. Bush, right, going up against Hillary, then I would have said go for George W. Bush. We need that strong figure, masculine man going up against ambassadors from other countries that is threatening our country. And having a female, which I'm just saying what people think from what I hear, is having a female in office versus having like Putin and Kim Jong-un, having them, it's like, oh, well, this is an easy threat. What she's going to do. But they don't know, especially with Kamala. Oh, they don't know. Listen, ambassadors, Putin, Kim, listen, don't get your ass whooped from a black woman, all right? Don't do it. It's going to change your life. Y'all going to get on the podium and y'all going to start talking like, in this country, I have learned my lesson. For all the harm that I have put these people through. I just want to say, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Okay. I'm deeply sorry. It will never happen again. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, getting your ass whipped by a black woman is going to change your life. You're going to become that evil ambassador to that humble ambassador. You know what I'm saying? Start having fried chicken and macaroni cheese and, sweet potato yams and collard greens and potato salad. Not with the raisins in it, but potato salad. You're going to change your life. Anyway, in all seriousness with Kamala, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like she is a politician. Now, most people might say like, oh, well, she put a lot of black people in prison. From the words of T.K. Kirtland, T to the motherfucking K, they got caught. They got caught. What are you expect for her to do? She's doing her job as a judge. If they didn't get caught, then she would not be putting them to prison. But she had to do their job because they doing criminal acts. She has to do her job by putting them into jail because they got caught. But at the same time, she is trying her best to change society because she probably see how many black people or minorities that she sees in her courtroom fucking up. And she's like, yo, I got to do something to end this. So maybe that's why she got into one of the reasons on why she got into politics. But once again, we all know Kamala is not like, she's not the type of person, type of female as a person, but type of female that she's not going to just harm her citizens in this country. She would not do that. Her vice president, and which I even thought too, I was like, yo, Trump, for real. If her vice president was Barack Obama, man, nah, son, it will be done. It will be over. Oh, it will be over. If Barack Obama said, you know what? I'm going to come back as vice president to help out Kamala Harris when it comes to her presidential race. Oh my God, man, Trump, it is over. And that's another thing I want to get into as well too with Trump. All right. Now, first of all, okay, his vice president, let me just get that out the way. His vice president, Trump's vice president, God, I can't remember his name because I can really care less and I don't really give a shit about this guy. But one thing I do know about this guy, right? Donald Trump, vice president. And I really thought it was just like a Photoshop. Like this is not real, from the words of Donald Trump. This is fake news. So like, I really thought his vice president was joking when he tweeted back in 2015 or 16 that he said that Donald Trump is like our modern day Hitler. I do not support Trump. Trump is evil to this country, and so on, so forth, that he tweeted. Now, fast forward like 4 or 5 years later, or no, I'm sorry, about 8 years later, 9 years later, now all of a sudden he has a change of heart. Oh, well, I want to be his vice president now. And then Donald Trump said, yeah, sure, no problem. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I really don't know about Trump. And everybody's talking about Biden, his mindset and all that, but Trump vice president, because he's not going to get Pierce. He's not going to get him. Pence, Mike Pence. Pierce. Mike Pence. He's not going to get Mike Pence. So remember, they want to hang Mike Pence. Mike Pence was the one that got with the Democrats when it came up with the actual official electoral votes, and he got up and said, Biden won, y'all. Biden won, yeah. But Trump was like, no, he's supposed to say I won. So, but anyway, so he got his vice president that doesn't like him, and I want to know, just hypothetically, right? If Trump loses this election, right, his vice president, I wonder if he's going to go back to, oh well, Trump sucks. Trump is evil. He's the modern day Hitler. I wonder if he's going to go back to that. But anyway, so Mike Pence decided not to be Donald Trump vice president. Donald Trump doesn't even want Mike Pence to be his vice president. So he got his hater to be his vice president. Now, he also tweeted out, Donald Trump, about Joe Biden stepping down in this presidential race. Long story short, he called him Crooked Joe, pretty much couldn't handle the job. I was more powerful than he is. He's losing his mind and all that, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Now, first of all, Trump is acting like Tupac from Hit 'Em Up. He is. Man gets shot, and next he's like, I ain't dead, motherfucker. I'm coming back. Yeah. So, get money. That's, and then, how Trump is. That's why I grab your wife by the pussy, you little no sense motherfucker. That's why Joe Biden, I'm back, motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't dead yet, Joe Biden. Trump. Like, he really got people, fooled. I don't know. Some still say that this is a conspiracy theory about Trump assassination attempt. I'm still hearing it till this day. Okay. A lot of people are saying that the numbers doesn't number up. The security guard lady, she couldn't put the gun in a holster. Trump was asking for a shoe. She took his shoe and threw it out. And then she got downstairs to grab his shoe. Like, they all still saying like this is like a movie. I don't know. Again, like I said, somebody lost their lives. Somebody got injured. Trump did get shot. One person saying that Trump didn't get shot. I don't know, guys. That's their whole mindset. All I know is that till November, go out and vote. Presidential race, we're gonna have we're gonna have Kamala Harris as our president, or we're gonna have Donald Trump as our president once again. My thing is that if we do have Donald Trump as president, would we go back to the whole COVID situation, the whole COVID protocols again, or any different source of health crisis? That was a health war, and he lost, like, millions of people lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? But let's just see, man. Let's just see what happens if Trump gets back into office. Okay. My thing is, do I support Trump? Listen, I'm in stocks. Okay. I'm an investor. All right. Of course, as you see, I got my podcast going. All right. And I got music still coming out. I'm just a little slow on music right now. But other than that, because I'm building. The reason why I'm just working so slow on music, but I'm building. Looking at Trump, it's like, in business sake, it's like, okay, you're going to have to go for Trump in business sake. All right. When it comes to money wise, when it comes to Kamala Harris, that's a health situation. Kamala is about getting people in good health, making sure everybody has good jobs, everybody gets paid right, and then plus two, and people's talking about Democrats are soft and Republicans are more strong. Listen, again, I look at it as Coca-Cola and Pepsi, Raw and SmackDown, Bloods and Crips. It's red and blue. So it's always going to be something different. I'm not trying to sound cliche when I say this, but you put them two colors together, then, what do you get? You feel me? So let's just see what happens when it comes to this presidential race. Again, Kamala Harris has raised a lot of money. When I checked, Donald Trump was up to $1 million. Kamala, she raised up to $5 million on her campaign. So this is really, really good when it comes to Kamala. And it's another thing I want to allude to as well too. Donald Trump even though I heard some of his cases was dismissed. Okay, I kind of assumed that once he got shot, some of those judges are going to feel so bad for him, so they're going to dismiss some of his cases. But remember, this guy had about 34 charges, and the cases that was dismissed, it wasn't all 34, maybe just a handful. So the man still got charges, and he was found guilty. I believe in New York he was found guilty. And he's going to be president. Y'all tell me. And Kamala, she was a judge. She put people in prison, that got caught. She tried her best to change the community. She got into office to help change the community. Barack Obama is standing right behind her. Joe Biden standing right behind her. I'm seeing people on Instagram standing right behind her. A lot of people standing right behind Kamala, and people is saying that she is the one to be at the presidential race, not Joe Biden. It was supposed to be her. And just like I just said not too long ago, I thought if Joe Biden would have won his 8th term, right, even without Trump going up at the presidential race, I thought if Joe Biden would have gone up on his 2nd term, he was going to drop down and give the job to Kamala, so we could really make history. That's what I thought. But like I said, everything just got so premature with this. Joe was like, look, Kamala, I can't do this. You got to be the one. You got to fight this man. So let's just see what happens, y'all. Like I said, you have health versus wealth. You guys decide. Health versus wealth. You guys decide. Go out and vote. Health versus wealth. Which one you guys decide, and which one you think is better for your life and that will benefit your life. And again, do not go out and try to shoot nobody, okay? Hell, don't even try to stab nobody, poison anybody. Just stop trying to kill our leaders, okay? Even if Donald Trump becomes our leader once again, do not kill our leaders, okay? If you got a problem with our leader, you go out and you vote. I was watching it was a 1994, over in Los Angeles, when they had the CIA talking about, they hearing news that they're bringing drugs into America, trying to fund the war and stuff against the Nicaraguas. And they had people, probably 70, 80 people, maybe more than that, in this little auditorium. And this one guy that works for the CIA, he's there to hear the people. He is there to hear the people on what he thinks and feels, and what more information that he can get from these people, so he can allude that to the CIA. And those people spoke out. And shout out to California. I love California. Shout out to California. California love was happening. But, they used the First Amendment. They told them, yo, you saying all of this, but in reality, it is this. Because, I'm not going to go through the whole, but you can research that up yourself. But anyway, he pretty much got on the stand and said, okay, listen, I hear you guys. All right. I'll go back. I tell them what, the information that I got, and we will go forth. No one shot him. No one tried to attempt to shoot him, trying to run up on stage to stab him. And some people, they were angry. But they used the First Amendment. Everybody went home safely just to see another day. God forbid if, like I said, if that kid was a military trained sniper and really got Trump, because again, it was right there from the ear. If Trump would have just moved a little bit more towards the sniper and hit him right in the brain and knocked Trump out, Y'all got to understand, that's like the same way of watching the Kennedy assassination. The same way. It's traumatizing. We don't need that for the children, for the adults. We don't need that. Get your mind right. That kid, Thomas Matthew Crooks, died because he was trying to assassinate the former president. The guy that shielded his family, his wife and his children, died. The couples that they were trying to move away, that got hit from the bullet, got injured. Like, we don't need that here in this country. So come on, man. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. For real. Anyway, let's get into some vibe talk real quick. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep up everybody's time. Some vibe talk. You feel me what I'm saying? Look, somebody asked me once upon a time, Versa, what's going on in your mind? Because you seem different and everything. And I told him, I was like, I'm just focusing on building. That's all. One day you want to see a brand new podcast production, more videos, plus videos getting better, and thank God I have that Sony cinematic camera. Awesome. I love it. FX30. I love it. I'm going to get the FX3 too. Trust me. Even if they come up with the Sony FX4, I'll get it. But anyway, I'm going to get cinematic cameras. I'm just building. That's all. Mentally, spiritually, financially, I'm building. Thanks to my God, even I be listening to Stoicism, how to just stay strong, and reading Bible scriptures, learning financial education, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, rest in peace, Peter Lynch, Rob Kowalski, I think his last name is Rob Kowalski, the man that wrote the book Poor Dad, Rich Dad, which is an awesome book. I'm actually going to go out. Well, if I can't find it in Target or Barnes and Nobles, I'm definitely going to, if there still is a Barnes and Nobles. I don't think there is a Barnes and Nobles. I think that went out of business. But anyway, I'll order it online. I was reading the audio. Listening to the audio book, reading the audio book. Jesus. I was listening to the audio book, and it was amazing. Just the 45 minutes into the audio, there's more, but you learn a lot. You really do. So this time I really wanted to get the book and read it and have the audio to listen as well. So there's other books as well for you guys to look up as well too, for financial books. There's financial books on how not to sell your stocks. There's financial books on how to save your money, how to grow your money, how to invest your money. So that's what I'm into as well. It's just straight investment. I told this story many times before. I remember my son was here and I couldn't even buy him an ice cream, and it's so crazy because, not buying him an ice cream, I had no money in my pocket. I was like, damn, man, like I got to do something. And then now, like I said, I could find an ice cream truck, have him stop right there outside my house and just be like, yo, stay out here for 8 hours. How much is that? No problem. Boom. So, I'm proud of myself at the same time. But I'm just building, what I'm saying? Each and every single day, just healing, loving myself. As you see, just looking handsome. Hold on, listen, man. Maybe just take this off real fast. Looking handsome as ever. You know what I'm saying? Loving myself and whatnot. But hold on, put this back on. Ugh. Yeah. Summer shade madness. Just loving myself. Just taking care of myself, health-wise and mental-wise and emotional-wise. So, again, and the people that's been hitting me up, commenting on my Instagram and on my YouTube, just saying how great of a job that I'm doing. I thank them so much, So, but at the same time, I just hope you guys is doing the same thing too. Just getting your mind right, getting your money right. Just don't go out here trying to stun for nothing. Just don't be fake. Be real with yourself. I don't care if you're working at McDonald's. Get yourself an American Express savings account with a good APY. Get yourself a macro account. If you first start off, they give you a first free 5.15 APY percent. So go ahead and sign up for that. Save up your money. Get yourself what is called a Ruth. A Ruth is that you put $3,000 into the bank every month, and you just let it stay there. And in 10 years, you're gonna have a milli. All right. Yeah, but it's 10 years. If you're in your 20s and 30s, by the time that you get into your 40s and your 50s, and especially in your late 30s, if you're in your 20s, you have a milli, okay? It's called a Ruth, all right? So go to your bank, ask for a Ruth, put $3,000 in every month. Just don't take nothing out. Let it stay. Watch the bank make that money grow, and voila. Also, too, if you're into stocks, some people are saying that, with this whole presidential race, the stocks is going down. There is a book out. I can't remember the name of the author, but he pretty much tells you guys on how not to sell your stock. Okay, so other than that, I heard from a lot of investors, especially from the guy that I learned from the most, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett. So shout out to Warren Buffett. Charlie Munger, rest in peace. Peter Lynch. Rob Kowalski, if I'm saying his last name right. Shout out to those guys, man, because they really helped me out. Even with Vlad TV, Vlad has a stock investment. It's like a 10 part, I believe, or 8, but he has it and it's awesome. I seen all parts of it, and it just helps you guys out. Even this Indian guy, God, I can't remember his name. It's like Apatani. Anyway, I can't remember his name, but he's this Indian guy, and he teaches people about finance and whatnot. But he's awesome as well. But anyway, a lot of investors always say to invest into an S&P 500 stocks, the best 500 companies that could ever offer. Bookshare, Hathaway is on there. Apple is on there. So invest into that. There's other huge companies as well that you can invest into. But it's all about growing your money, not selling your stocks. And that's what I was alluding to with the author, that he has a book out on not to sell your stocks, how to keep your stocks. Make sure you do your research on businesses to stay with that business. Make sure that the businesses has good dividends. And guys, you're on your way. All right. You're on your way. Also, too, you could also do real estate, vending machines. Get yourself an ATM machine. You know what I'm saying? Like fix cars, fix houses. So there's a lot of ways for you guys to grow money versus you can start your own business. I even made a joke on making a lemonade stand. You'd be surprised if a person make a lemonade stand just as a little small little wood box and turn out to have a little store. You'd be surprised. It could happen. So just start your business, grow your money, save your money, and it feels good. I give you this. It's a quote that I heard back in the day, and it stuck with my mind. Saving money today is like having money for tomorrow. Saving money today is like having money tomorrow. So, and also too, fellas, don't go out here spending all your money on these girls and stuff like that, okay? Let's save your money, build your money, all right? Here's another quote that I heard too. Chasing women, you could lose money, but you can never lose women chasing money. Ha! Chasing women, you can lose money, but you can never lose women chasing money. Yo, that quote is dope. That was from the movie I Think I Love My Wife. So, but anyway, save your money, grow your money, find ways, man, to add shit to your portfolio. You know, so and stop stunning because all these rappers and all these millionaires, they over here stunting. They got contracts that states that they have millions of dollars or whatever, okay? And then they got to maintain that. If you're working at, I don't know, Foot Locker, or you're a construction worker, but you make a lot of money to the point where it's like, oh, well, I could afford a Mercedes. That Mercedes, that little S300, the C300, that is not a tax write-off, okay? So think about that, all right? I know a hotel owner. He has a Mercedes truck. It's over 5,000 pounds. It's a tax write-off. And he barely uses it. So think, fellas, think. Even when you get houses and stuff and you buy on all these beautiful apartments and shit, I would get a house that considers a tax write-off. Tax write-off. Speaking of that, G-Wagon, that 5,000 pounds on Section 179 on the IRS, it tells you right there, Section 179. So, fellas, start getting educated and stop competing with these dudes on Instagram, because by the time you get to your 40s and 50s and 60s, trust me, you gonna start talking about, oh man, well, listen, your grandson, I remember I used to have all the girls. I used to have all the women back in my day. Now you're over here at your sister's house or your brother's house or your mama's house again. Build your money. Stop. Look, even if you're trying to stunt, it's okay. Like what I'm wearing right now, the polo shorts right now, the actual polo, and I got the jaws. Like, yo, I got the chain, I got my watch on. Once again, my bracelet gonna get fixed soon. But got my lineup done, got the hair, like, and I still get the ladies. You know, I don't pull out a lot of money. If I'm going out, to tell you the truth, I know some dudes, they be going out with like thousands of dollars. Me, I'll go out with like a few hundreds of dollars, maybe $300-400. Oh damn, you know, that's all I need, man. But guess what? In my bank account, I got it. I got it. Believe that. And that's all that matters. You look at, okay, for instance, look at like Offset and Little Baby and, you know, all these rappers, right? These chains on, the expensive clothes and the expensive pants and the expensive shoes. You know, the Balenciaga costs like $1,500, right? Versus you look at my man Warren Buffett. Man just wears like a suit. Shoes probably cost about, you know, maybe $160, $200. The suit altogether might cost maybe like $2,000, maybe. So the man's probably wearing like a $3,000 piece. Everybody that's rappers and shit wearing like over $500,000 on them. And they're only millionaires. They only have like $7 million and shit. Warren Buffett has $135 billion. See the difference? Warren Buffett doesn't stunt. Oh, and his vehicles, he doesn't drive a Bentley. He doesn't own a Lamborghini. That man still owns, I believe it was a 1997 Honda. He still owns that. He still drives it around. His house, beautiful house, but it's not like Drake's mansion. Nothing like Drake's mansion. Just a regular, beautiful house. A tax write-off house. So, guys got to start putting up the game and start competing on Instagram. Let me put y'all on game. Yo, Steph Curry's like, yo, why do you keep playing that song? I'm sick and tired of that song. He probably goes to sleep. You know, he goes to sleep and then He takes a shower. They not like us. They not like us. He driving his car. They not like us. They not like us. Then he goes, get something to eat. They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homies still double down, corner, that's some slaves. Atlanta was the Macabella, railroads a train. Bear with me for a second. Let me put you on game. The man's sick and tired of that song. He's sick and tired of it. I'm telling you, that song is gonna win a Grammy. Watch, it's probably gonna win a Grammy. Oh man, Steph Curry, I felt bad for you. But anyway, shout out to the USA team. Shout out to them. Do your thing, fellas. You guys almost lost 1 point. Hot damn, man. You guys almost lost 1 point. Scared the hell out of us. LeBron James with the save. And shout out to LeBron James too and Bronny, playing together in the Los Angeles Lakers. I still feel like that was a LeBron stunt. He has some control in the NBA, I feel like, but anyway. Shit, man. That's dope though. Like I said, we had in baseball, it was Ken Griffey Jr. and his father. They played together on the same team. So now we got LeBron James and Bronny James. Which oh my God! Not only Bronny James looked like LeBron. Hot damn, that boy sound just like LeBron. Bronny sound. Of course father and son, but damn. They sound just alike. If I had these two right now in the room, LeBron James right here on this side, and I have Bronny on this side, and I just close my eyes, right? And I said, okay, both of you guys have a conversation. I would not tell who's talking. Really. Man, Bronny sounds just alike, just like his father. Just alike. Hot damn. Anyway, but shout out to them. I hope you guys win the championship, and then LeBron could just head out to the sunset. But anyway, it's just great. But shout out to the USA team. I hope you guys do it again. And all the rest of the teams too. I hope you guys play well and stay healthy out there. Have fun. All the Olympians out there, go out there and have fun. Entertain the crowds and represent your country. So all love, you know what I'm saying? All love and games to the Olympics. Here on #TheVersaShow. And for that being said, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. Just real short and real easy, really. Pause. Anyway, but faded right now. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, the presidential race is going to be up in November. So just go out and vote. Just your voice is heard and matter at the same time when you're out there when you're out there to vote. I remember Barack Obama once said to somebody when he talked about Donald Trump, and this was the campaign between Donald Trump and Hillary, and people start booing the name Donald Trump, and Barack Obama said, no, don't boo, go and vote. So go and vote, and let's just get the right leader in our office to help lead this country, so we could have packed stadiums, packed arenas, and we could go to school without wearing masks and go to places without wearing masks, and we don't have to worry about getting vaccines and stuff for jobs and whatnot. So, let's go out and vote, okay? Go out and vote and stay positive too. Get your mind right, get your finance right, and get your physicality right. You heard? Sponsored by The Versa. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, damn, I'm so late with my theme song every single time. Always messing with you guys. I'm so late with my theme song. And for that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for watching #TheVersaShow. And you make sure that you do these 3 things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for kicking it with me once again. And once again, if you are new to this channel, you just make sure that you just subscribe now to the #TheVersaShow channel, all right? Because we still got more episodes for you guys. We still got more music, and we still got more videos for you guys, all right? And of course, listen to the Versa Island, still getting some views. And once again, listen, I thank you guys so much, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. Coming from the Versa and the Skull with the shades on too, because it's summer shade madness. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys, because you already know what this is. It's the best podcast around, and I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode here on #TheVersaShow. And I got to leave you with peace into the Middle East. Productions. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on #TheVersaShow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram @TheVersa. And also too, can't forget to follow too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, #TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.